Hey everyone, this is just a quick tutorial on how to navigate the CITE.nafasi.co community. Obviously, the goal here is to invite change makers, activists, policymakers, uh, social entrepreneurs, basically just innovators, implementers, intellectuals, and investors, and trying to get everybody in one place to engage in a dialogue about how to uh, best combat some of the social ills of the global African and Latino community. And so we are going to go over just what we've done so far, what we've built for you so far. And so when you first log in to site.nafasi.co, it will force you to either create an account or log into Nafasi. And once you log into Nafasi, we'll automatically redirect you to um, this page. Most likely it'll be the latest, or maybe could be new or top topics or categories. These are usually topics. I'll get to categories in a second. So some of these topics, or most of these are created by me. But the goal is to seed this community with some decent topics for everyone to engage upon. And hopefully you will help me engage further on the topics that plague our community and also just entrepreneurship in general. And so going with that, here are the categories. So we have general topics, and I have some general topics about entrepreneurship and what's going on in HBCU community, things of that nature. But for the most part, I want to keep um, general topics to a minimum, but we certainly welcome them. Um, Community innovation is really about coming up with ideas that are focused on improving, like I said, the global African and Latino community or diaspora. And whenever you see a category with like multiple or one or more subcategories, these are subcategories underneath of it, please, we're asking for you to add topics directly into that subcategory and not the parent category. So we'll talk more about that in a second. So on the right here, these are the topics associated with a given category. Here, the topics are just lined up beside it, but they're all associated with one of these subcategories. Advanced technology does not have subcategories today, but I can imagine in the future we would add more. We would sort of organize it around topics that people tend to gravitate towards. Um, but for now, we just left that as a parent category, and we welcome any topics regarding advanced technology. So, what's the difference between advanced technology and technology innovation? So, in general, it may seem like it's the same thing, but this technology innovation is really for um, topics that are related to tech innovation for the purpose of social change or social justice. And that's why it's under community innovation. This is more just purely about advanced technology and what that can do um, to improve our, human outcomes in general. Like, for example, the physicist who's breaking ground in cancer research. She's actually from Tuskegee University, so we definitely want to highlight HBCU excellence. Um, so we also created a category with no subcategories called startup events and networking opportunities. And so we just want to keep everyone abreast of what's going on and communicate, when things are going on, so that people can uh, get involved in the startup community and have more knowledge and more excitement about what's going on and exposure to it. You won't see a staff because that's an admin feature, but the next category is site feedback. Site feedback is just, for now, doesn't have any subcategories. We welcome any and all questions, comments, criticisms about what we're doing, so that we try to keep everything respectful and be criticize us, but be fair. That's all we ask, and be respectful of everyone in the community. Um, but for the most part, we really welcome feedback so that we can improve the community for you and everyone. Um, this is slightly different in the FOSSI resources. So if you want general help with Nafasi, or if we already identify something, we'll probably put it in help. So this site feedback is really for you to post questions or comments about what we're doing, and the resources are for us to um, prevent you from having to contact us, right? So we'll put cool things there. So help in the FOSSI, also some startup hacks and tricks that we identify that are helpful, and just general tutorials. I found a really good Ruby on Rails tutorial that I'll be adding. It's really good. It's helped me out a lot. Um, Campus innovation is where we're providing subcategories, and once we get done, there'll be all of the TMCF member schools will be here, and the UNCF member schools will be here. But we're still adding those schools. The topics that are most of the topics in these different universities will be student, faculty, alumni generated. We're not gonna try to upkeep, you know, HBCU campus um, innovation topics, right? So we expect, as we partner with different universities, that they will generate the topics that they want to discuss, because they best know what's going on their campuses and what needs to be improved. So beyond that, we have the TMCF OFC Hackathon and Innovation Bootcamp category, and that's just a place for us to post different things about each bootcamp that we partner with them on, and for everybody that's involved to kind of stay connected. So that's more like uh, Slack for uh, the hackathon. Uh, and featured startups. So we're going to be posting like different featured startups that we find that are doing dope things in the startup community, and solving problems, or just growth hacking, and just really um, getting great traction, or getting large investors. Whatever's going on in the startup community that we know about, and we can feature them. We will put them here so you can be abreast of what's going on in the startup community. So posting a new topic here, you can just post a new topic. You have to give it a title, and I believe it has to be 15 characters long. Um, Maybe not. Pretty sure it does. Here's the general topics. Here's the categories. So definitely, it enables you to associate your topic with any one of these categories, and it automatically adds it to that lower level category. So unless you choose this one, or actually, yeah, it still allows you to go to the lowest level category. So that's really good. We prefer that you do that. You can do at mentions in your post. You can see the users. So all I have to do is hit at, and you'll see all the users in the community. Um, this is just like any other blog. You do your formatting. I guess that's a call out, quote a whole post. You can do uploads, linking, hyperlinking, emoji, other formatting things. This allows you to hide details and build a poll. So that's pretty cool. We built that, and we have that implemented, I should say. Um, this is where you'll get notifications, and here you can go to your profile page, and on your profile page you can go to notifications, and you'll see notifications there. But I want to take you over to preferences, and you'll see where you can edit your username, your actual name, your email, your profile picture, background, cover photo. You can add some content about yourself. You can, add your website, different things. But here's where you control like how you get your email. Uh, I have mine set to weekly as an admin, but um, you can set that to either weekly or hourly or however you want to get notified what's going on. These are where you can watch different categories, but I actually think you can sign up for that on the actual category listing, and I'll show you that. Um, that's it. So whenever I'll set this, I'll show you. Change it to daily. Save changes. Change and save. Very easy. Should say daily now. All right. So let's look at some categories. Here's a funny video. Definitely want to use as much video as possible in your posts. Content is definitely king, but video seems to be uh, a dictator these days as it pertains to what people are actually um, viewing online and on their phones. So um, I do believe this plays right in the browser, but I'm not going to click it. So it's just like any other blog platform, but you can reply. And again, you can do the same at mentioning what's in your replies. And as an admin, I guess I can invite people directly to a post category, topic or category. So yeah, that's it. I think this allows you to link to a different. Yes, this is how you can either create a new topic and reply to this as a link topic, or you can send this as an email, Facebook, or Twitter. So or tweet. So that's it for that. Again, any questions? Oh, let's look at top. So there's some of the top things. If you want to look at what are the top comments or top topics that people are conversing about, these users will be sort of the top users, maybe the person that created it, people that have commented, most recent poster. So that's basically most recent commenter. Thomas is the original poster, and admin is the most recent poster. And so it'll go successive in that direction. Um, so again, we really, really want to. One of the things that we really want to do, one of the goals we want to accomplish, is to. Well, here are several goals. First, we want to increase the exposure to entrepreneurship and make sure more people just know what's going on in entrepreneurship in the startup community. We want to give people a platform to discuss ideas. I think Facebook is great for getting the word out about what's going on, but it doesn't seem to be the place to have constructive dialogue on solutions, constructive solution-oriented dialogue. It's very can get really tough to have that kind of dialogue on Facebook and other social media. I feel like LinkedIn is not the place. People are very careful about what they post on LinkedIn. They don't want to get politically pulled into any political conversations because it's LinkedIn. It's associated with their jobs. So it just we're just really trying to create a platform where people can engage, and it's not just engaging in that dialogue, but if you visit nafasi.co, www.nafasi.co, you can actually work through the ideas that you come up with and collaborate, find collaborators or contact collaborators and work through them remotely without, you know, just focusing on the problem, right? And that's really what we're going after. So definitely, if you have any questions or comments, post them in the community and give us some feedback. And we look forward to engaging with you.